Gamers, we're back with The King is Watching. I think, like, immediately, why don't we upgrade and see what's going on with the council here? I'm assuming these are, like, rewards, man. I will select Gustav, who gives us a 5% boost to the production of all buildings. I'd like to go back to the town, actually. If you don't, I'd like to go to upgrades while we're here. 30 wine at the start of your run, or you'll receive a tile enchanter, a building that could place a seal of production on a tile. Sign me up, bro. Are you crazy? No wonder we lost on the first run. That's a joke, man. They were hiding the best stuff from us. Who we got? Okay, it's Margaret. Never mind, it's Gorzog. Gorzog. Okay, this time we got Gorzog. 70 gold, enchants a tile with a 20% boost to production. Crazy. Okay, so we know early meta. Early meta is 3 wells. And then speed 3 for a second. Then I literally think you leave those wells where they are, and you go 1 forest, and rotate. And then you rotate again, and you go 1 wheat. Okay, having done that, we're going to want to make peasants' houses, man. Peasants' houses, for now, require a little bit more water. And then to make the peasants requires wheat. So I'm thinking it goes peasant's house. You come over here until we can make another peasant's house. Because we got enemies coming, man. It's got to be a little water faster. Okay, then you build another peasant's house, and you just go full wheat maxing mode. And I know you're like, you shouldn't be playing on this speed. Trust me, brother. Trust me. We're just getting the show on the road. Okay. Having done that, we're going to want a research table for sure. A market. I could sleep on a market for a minute, but we definitely want a research table. So I'm gonna go full on water maxing for now. And you could go back to speed 3 if you want, man. I'm not gonna put up a fuss. I think it's just one fella. Give me a research table. Research basic production. And then I'm happy to be here, man. I'm just happy to be here. So now I feel like we got a much better start, man. Prophecy me. Yeah, I'm going to keep it pretty simple. I'm just going to level with you, man. We're going to take the basics, and then we're going to add one of the easier optionals to every single one. Increase castle HP, choose a spell, or an artifact, or nothing. 20 HP doesn't matter because we're not taking damage until we lose. I'm not taking damage. It's not taking damage till we lose. Spell can be used once. 50% chance. Oh, choose artifact. Don't mind if I do, bro. Give me a levy barracks. Something that we can make easily, like wheat and wood. Wheat and wood, that's hunters, bro. That seems like a perfect get. Oh, we get both. And let's get something that allows us to make ore. Seems beautiful. Now pause for a second and think about what we want to do. Also, choose, oh, this is our artifact. That was still our rewards. 250 flour upon picking this up, or receive all basic production buildings. That seems huge, but now I'm also overwhelmed. My thinking right now, we're going to upgrade, we want wheat and gold. Gold requires a market. So I think we go wheat field, market. So that we can get gold as soon as possible. I guess we do have a gold mine, right? No, we don't. Gold mine is a different type of building. Okay. I know I'm not researching anything right now, but this is I formulated a plan. It's going to be real wheat field. And then once we get market, it's going to be market. And then we're going to be trading wheat, because the tutorial told me to, into gold. And then we're going to use our gold. Well, actually, one thing we would like to do, we'd like to get hunters on the military as soon as possible. Requires wood and wheat. I can live with this. I can live with this setup right now. We're literally breaking even on wheat, but it's not going to last. How much wood do we need for a hunter's? 70. Okay, I'll keep this going for the time being. I'm not even sweating this. The peasants are going to roll, man. They've been killed? They've been killed. The peasants have been killed. This is not a joke. It looks like we'll be taking damage a little bit earlier than I expected. Roll him, bro! Yeah, he's a god! The god peasant. He's going down, but we got 2 more where that came from. That's all you need to know. You're done, bud. Castle took no damage. I don't know. Give me ore. And then Levy Barracks. Rabbi Barons. Madhouse takes clay. Seems expensive, but like possibly useful in the future. Okay, so we got full on these. We want to build a hunter's den. Requires a little bit of wood and a little bit of wheat. So for now, let's just... I recognize you're a much bigger wheat field, but just chill for now. Okay, now we got the hunter's den. I'm going to put the hunter's den right there. We can't even afford one? Why can't we afford one? Costs 4 wood. Probably we're burning wheat too fast. In that case, set it up like this. Because I think a balanced military of whip masters whipping peasants is going to go crazy, man. Can I get some peasants out there? We may lose a little bit of building health today. That's on me. No doubt that's on me. Get him, boys. Get him. Okay, losing 10% of your health to these goblin waves seems a little bad. Spell me. Burns enemies that pass through it. Summons 15 blades that fall in a horizontal line. I'm going to take ground fire. I think that's more my speed. Now, honestly, right now, give me wood. We need it. We have a full retinue of peasants. Need wheat. We got enough gold, which is crazy. And we need wood for a bigger army. Crazy to say. We actually need the... We need the army size first. And then we're going to need hunters require a little bit of wheat, a little bit of wood. So get some wood first. Follow that up with some wheat. And then I think after this, like our military is still screwed up, man. We need to get working on a madhouse. Because I think I was too ambitious when I took my when I took the enemies. Wait, these aren't whip masters. Nobody's whipping anybody. These are hunters, bro. All hunters do is slow. Oh, brother. What a disaster. Can I hit you with something right off the bat? We did that to ourselves. I'm not going to start a video like this with a guaranteed loss incoming. That's on me, okay? Start me with some wine, even if it's irrelevant. Let's be a little less risky this time. Don't put me on the tutorial. How could you do that to me? Because I clicked it probably. Yeah, I clicked the button that said tutorial. And then went, how could you do this to me? Don't talk to me about Gorzog, okay? Gorzog brings the heat, dude. Okay, we start with water. Maybe don't play on speed 3 is the second thing that I would say here. We want to build peasant's house, which means you're going to need one of these. And of course, on top of that, you're also going to need one of these. Good enough. So the expansion of the star makes a lot of sense to me. I still got a lot to learn, don't get me wrong, but makes a lot of sense to me. You guys are doing great. Move it back. Pause it. Peasant's house. Peasant's house. Process just wheat to make a peasant. I think 4 peasants seems like it's an okay start, man. It's an okay start. Also requires 27 water. We should be able to do that. Farm some water, get the second house going. Move it over. Wells are the vibe when water is the play, man. That's all you need to know. Need a little bit of wheat. Huge. Then wheat max, peasant max. We got the whole gang, man. The whole gang's here. We got one bandit that gives us some rewards. That's what we like to see. And then we can start to work. I mean, I think, like, there's a part of me that's like, we should have more resource generating tiles. Instead of what I have been doing. Which is just like, oh, we have one wheat field and one wood forested plain. I don't think I'm using any of those words appropriately. But, like, doesn't it seem right to you that, like, setting up another forest right there and then another wheat field right here goes crazy? Because we're always farming like a 2-to-1 ratio of one basic to another basic. Sounds crazy. Do we not just have like a peasant's hut? We can't make any more? Has a higher capacity in the starting hut though. I think we want it just because those are the resources we can work with right now. And I'm gonna keep it a little different this time, okay? I'm gonna say, let's go easy, slightly hard, slightly hard. Instead of slightly hard, slightly hard, slightly hard. Gives us a little bit more time. Receive a sawmill. Dispatch soldiers. Receive 2 troops and 50 wood to stop Jack Nicholson from the end of The Shining. I mean, honestly, it seems nice to get the troops. And then we always want gold. Or these are my troops. I love that, man. And we're over the max size, but like, who cares? So then give me a wheat field. And I'm the type of beast that's like look at this, man. We need wood in order to raise our army size. I think everything in this game right now, I feel like it flows from the army. So by doing that, now we can make another peasant's hut, but it requires more wood first. Which we're gonna get, for the record. And then get it. And having gotten it, we've got a surplus of wheat. We're because of the way we've set up our resource tiles, we're farming while we're playing this. We only used water. Water is basically free from these. If we get one more peasant, we can go back to farming resources. You got to think about what resources are we really looking for. Okay, we want gold to increase the size of our gaze. It takes gold to do it. So you know what you do? You put a gold mine down. A gold mine costs gold to make. You put a market down. That's what I meant to say. That's what I meant to say. So I'm thinking that the play for a market for right now is you put it here. And are we going to trade wheat? Well, that's all we got, man. Out of these resources that they want, that's all we got. So slowly but surely, this will allow us to accrue gold to build a gold mine and perhaps a tile enchanter. Who knows? Who knows? We go down now here. Round 1 shouldn't be too bad. Especially because we got 6 peasants, but we also got 2 ringers on the squad. Okay, dominated. Absolutely dominated. Just keep the farming going. This is all in service of creating gold bars. Forget a research table, man. We don't need a research table right now. I was getting lost in the sauce on the research table. Do we go broader gaze or do we go gold mine? To me, it seems like you may wish to go gold mine instead. Because a gold mine lets you get off the market and start farming gold without having to cost yourself any wheat. And at some point, maybe we can start you trading again. I'm going to put you on wheat for now, but And then we want to get to 60 gold, 60 wheat. 60 gold, 60 wheat, and we've increased. It's all coming to, he's mastered the game. He's actually mastered the game. It's just, it's keeping the meters balanced. And if you can keep the meters balanced, nothing can stop you. I love tiles. I love tiles. I love choosing between 3 possible upgrades. I was a little bit overwhelmed with complexity at first, but we get there. I've increased the size of my gaze. Pray I don't increase it further. You better pray I don't increase it further. Okay, I'm not increasing the size of my military yet. You know why? We don't have any more troops, man. Choose an upgrade for your troops. Grunts get more health. Ranged get more health. Warriors get more health. For now, grunts, man. It's got to be grunts. Reason it's got to be grunts, that's all we can make. We could use a troop upgrade for sure. Next step. We're gonna need some clay. We may want to start the process of researching. Are we wheatless? Why are they building anymore? Oh, because we're full. Okay. We may want to start the process of research. Or maybe a tile enchanter that increases, like, I don't. You could say gold, but I feel like we're struggling with wheat more than anything right now. Oh, you know what? There you go. Increase the size of your military, man, so we can get more peasants out there, so we can beat harder waves, so we can get more rewards. And then we're at 70. You can enchant this to make wheat faster. Oh, you put it down there and then build a wheat field. Okay, we're at 10 of 11. That's fine. It's the best we can do. Put a wheat field on top of it. What? I can't do anything. I can't do anything with it. They won't let me do anything with it. Give me, I mean, we're rolling in this, but give me gold. And then a levy barracks. Militia camp, wood, wheat, gold. Wood, wheat, gold sounds perfect to me. What, do I have to build you or something? Like, you're not doing anything. I guess I have to build the enchantment first. Wood, wheat, gold. I don't think we need to produce militia faster. I think we need to produce wheat faster for now, and then put the militia down. Now! It costs wheat and wood. Okay, understandable. We're gonna generate like a lot of wheat. And to be honest with you, we have to move a peasant in. Now we have to, and that's good because then we can start to destroy this and work on some other stuff. Huge. 1 militia. Gold mine's about to break too. It's crazy this is 1 speed. It's the fastest game I've ever played in my life. Now we'll create another militia. This is the last wave, which means it's going to be slightly tougher than the first wave, but about on the same length as the difficulty as the second wave, I think. That wasn't hard at all. Bosses are damaged by 10% immediately. Central cell in the castle now works even if you're not watching. So the center of the castle is here. That's crazy. I mean, we're gonna be watching it most of the time, but it is nice that it has the 20% bonus on it too. 10% chance your units will completely block damage. That also seems amazing. What do you got? Clay, gold mine, iron mine. At some point, we're going to need clay. For sure. I'm assuming. But we can get it ourselves from resources, man. There's a part of me that thinks you go like Whitman's house. And then we still have enough. Give me indestructible shields. I'm really building from the army out this time. My thinking is, okay, first, 2 peasants go inside, and you build another militia, and I think you build a Whitman as well, man. And then we would like to actually increase the size of this by a little bit. You should probably be wood now. Now we're running out of basic production buildings, which to me means that the next step is we need to actually farm up some water to get our research table going. But I really like what we got going on. Am I crazy to think if I just move you in, I could quickly build 1 more whipmen and have a substantially better like army composition here. That makes a lot of sense to me. Wait, is my streamer learning how to play the game? And then it's water. We just lost wheat, but wheat is actually fine for us. Wheat is completely okay. So let's get a research table going here, and let's research some basic production buildings. Gold mine goes down. Next step will be to put another wheat field there. And I think it's well worth the investment, man. Okay, there you go. And I love the balance we got going on. I love it, man. I love it. The only thing I would say, we would like some gold. And because we would like some gold, every now and then, maybe after we finish our first piece of research, we'll start working on the market again. And now I love this because I'm like out of tiles. Being out of tiles is great because I have less like decision paralysis. The whipper is whipping. They're doing a little bit of damage, but that don't impress me much. 3 wood when you create a unit. Damage dealt by attacking buildings is increased. Yeah, we can't really work with that yet because I don't know what that is. And then I'm going to do exactly the same philosophy, man. I'm not going to read the units at all. We're going to add, on wave 2 and on wave 3, we're going to add a little bit of extra sauce. Wood, wheat, or some mushrooms. I mean, let's take some mushrooms that may actually save us wood or wheat as well, man. Who knows? 2 basic production. We could use clay. We could use crystal. And I don't really know about this. Let's try black sheep, weirdly enough, because we just got a crystal mine. And now I don't think we need the research. We need to rebuild a little... Well, no, we just got another military building. Black sheep requires... Building it requires crystals, so I can't even build it. So don't worry about it too much. For the time being, let's farm up some clay, bro. Look at the speed at which clay is entering the ecosystem here. It's absurd. We got a full retinue. Not sweating the peasantry. I'm not worried about the research at all. I don't even know what I'm waiting for. Once it has been active, it can be upgraded. You know what? We need this then. That's the next thing we need. Fair enough. And that's exactly what we're working towards. Can be upgraded into a resource building to produce any of the following. Still seems important, for sure. I think we're doing much, much better this time. I'm making decisions with, like, you know, I'm actually thinking them through. Is rare for a fella such as myself. It feels nice to have a little bit of downtime. I'm assuming my mushroom guys are going to be crazy. It's a complicated game at first, don't get me wrong. That's really all I got to say. But once you start to wrap it, because it looks simplistic, but once you start to wrap your head around it, I'm starting to feel like I'm picking up on it, even if it is easy mode right now. The Whip Masters. Huge. 45 resource. Crystals, bro. We can bootstrap our crystal production. Creates black sheep that provide morale. Other buildings may have use for them. I don't think there's a point in using them yet. What do they cost to make? Is there any way we could know that? They cost 7 crystals to make. So we're still like, you can't make crystals. We do have a crystal mine. Am I stupid? Oh wait, we have our plan. We need to put down basic construction. Huge. Put down basic construction. Let me think about this. Once you've worked it for a while, turn it into an iron mine. Use your iron mine to build a crystal mine, which will then allow you to replace your peasants with black sheep. Okay. Now, I don't know what... For now, you should probably be a wheat field, if we're being honest. We'll get that up as soon as possible. And then forget it. I'm loving this. I feel like I'm in control. It's probably hard to follow as a viewer, don't get me wrong, but I'm getting it. Now I can build this, but I don't want to build this. I want to build this first, but first I need you to become something that mines iron. Huge. And there's 1,000 iron in there just waiting to pop, man. With that in mind, we have lost a unit here. I got to take a peek at that. Another ground fire? Or this? Let's get 2 blades, man. Building upgrade. Mines do better. Mines increase the damage dealt of warrior troops. Markets trade faster. We have no means of getting gold, so I actually like the idea of a market that lets us get gold faster. And what did we lose? We lost a peasant, which means we could start working on a black sheep, but I think instead... No, actually we're full, man. We're full. I don't know what I'm talking about. Now we can build a crystal mine. Please do. We don't need iron for anything else right now. I like this. We're mining crystals. We're gathering wheat. We're turning wheat into gold. So we're generating 2 resources right now, which actually seems kind of horrible. If we're gonna do that, we might as well rotate and get some extra research done in the process. Okay, so shapes are not always my strong suit, especially rotating shapes. Recognizing them, I can manage that, but rotating them, I'm not sure about all that, man. That's not my strong suit. I think the next step is we're gonna demolish the house of the peasantry and put down a black sheep barn instead. And you guys, you're still not over capacity, which is beautiful, which gave us our peasant's house back. Not that we're ever gonna use it again. And then you should create, but you won't because of this. We're going to move 1 peasant into the barracks, which is going to lead to the creation of a black sheep, I think. Sources are saying, I don't know what I'm talking about. It got replaced with something else immediately, I think. It won't let me do it during combat. Okay, fair enough. If you won't let me do it during combat, we'll just farm then. How we doing here? These are the big lads who totally screwed us last time. But we got big lads of our own. We just produced a peasant. I don't know if that's ideal. Wait a minute, we're so much better than we used to be. We have a clay gold mine, right? I think we're farming that. Let's get, I mean, we have an ore mine too, to be fair. Archery, bone pits, archery. I mean, I feel like archery is good. We have like too many buffing units, not enough units that deal damage, I think. I've sent the peasantry to the garrison, bro. I've also received the basic production building. I wouldn't mind, at this point, man, give me Bigwell. We need to produce some black sheep here, but we also need to produce archers, which is going to require wood, no problem. Start with the black sheep. This looks fine to me. I mean, archery on top of this? That seems like a bad idea. I know you're going to say put the big well down here. We're very rarely strapped for water, man. I think we definitely would rather just put that down there. And then we got a full army here. So like next priority, archery gets built, which will require the demolishing of a peasant's hut. But not that this one, no, not this one. Now you're over capacity, and I understand that. That's table stakes for what we're talking about. We're gonna move 3 peasants inside, but we can't. So we'll dismiss 2. There you go. We're on 4 of 4 peasants. Archers require gold and wheat. We have both of those. So now we're going to create 3 archers. And then we got black sheep, mushroom warriors, militia, whip masters. I don't know what I got going. I got so many different unit types here. It's boggling my mind. And then we don't really have any other buildings to put down. So if anything, you'd be looking at broader gaze and you'd be looking at increasing your unit limit, man. I think we got some. I think we're going to beat the boss on this one. We're about to lose a crystal mine. Not even a big deal. Not a big deal in the slightest. Because we got lots of crystals to replace our black sheep. This could be a bit of a spicy round, admittedly. Let me get some water. Can I get some water really quick? Because I want to put down... You're done. You're done. I want to put down another forest so we can farm up this faster. It's the easiest play of my life. Healer mages join you each time you upgrade your gaze. 40 random resources at the start of each wave. Summon a temporary toad when a production building is depleted. I don't know about all of that, man. Markets give morale. Warrior troops have 5% more HP. I would give, honestly, 70. Give me troop training as a pending reward. I have some grunt units. What are you? Brigade. Give me grunt units, deal more damage. Whipmen, peasants, black sheep. The heck is brigade, man? I don't know. Give me... I mean, we're not using that many grunt units, but apparently the black sheep are a grunt unit. So next step, increase the size of the retinue. Which means we should be wood maxing at all times. And then also, if possible, broader gaze. Broader gaze is going to be tough, though. I feel like the army size is more important. Is anybody here in the garrison, bro? Might as well bring out a peasant. The more the merrier. Dude, this is not a drill. This is not a joke, Jack. We lost our mushroom guy. Denari. Artifact. Allows clay, grapes, and crystals to be traded at markets. Just give me the bricks for free, man. Spills poison that damages enemies, or I'll summon an infernal creature to fight for me. Let me get a gold mine. We do need to up our gold, and this doesn't require us to also get wheat. I have no idea what you want from me on this one. I'm going to recycle this because I think we have enough. And then another gold mine. And then the prophecy. And then I think it's like boss time. So if I'm being honest, I think we just like waltz into this one at the end. Give me 100 wheat. Just to keep it simple. I think I have like the methodology of what I want right now, to be honest with you. Step 1, we get to 320 wood. Okay, with that done, rebuild the military. Oh no, I don't have any more military buildings. So you take 2 peasants out of... You take all the peasants out of here. And we had I stored militia instead of peasants, didn't I? And none of you told me because these videos are recorded and not streamed. Okay, the next step is to be gold maxing. So I'd say the first thing, honestly, I think you could easily demo this wood building and then place... Oh, you need iron. Okay, place a regular gold mine. And while you're doing that, turn your remaining wheat into gold so that we can get to 600 gold as soon as possible. 600 gold is kind of insane, I'll admit. And then if we're being real, let's demolish like a well and put big well. Oh, it does run out. Okay, good to know though. And we got a refund on our other one anyway. And we've got an upgrade coming. It should be... I don't really know. Running out of a basic resource would suck, so let's take a wheat field. I got these spells, don't worry about it. I remember the spells, okay? And actually, probably right now, let's get this farmed. Then you could put a wheat field back here and start trading it for gold again. It's going to take us a long time to get to 600 gold. And we actually don't have that many like production tiles to glean from. But that's okay. That's why we have a research table, bro. Nobody tell me the sheep don't do anything. They must do. They're expensive. They must do something. I don't know what it is, but they must do something. Wheat, gold, clay. I mean, honestly, we'd like to get gold as fast as possible. We'd also like to build more peasants while we're here. Do we have anything in reserve right now? 1. We may need to expand you one more time. So when this goes, we'll replace it with a gold mine. This is a very interesting game, man. They hit on something here. Something human. And now the gold is coming fast and furious. And this is a genuine criticism, but I also mean it comedically because of how it's destined to come out. I wish it played itself a little bit more. It's slightly too much active management for my taste, but that's also a really funny way to... I'm not complaining, it's a funny way to criticize a video game, is to say, I wish it played itself a little bit more. Okay, so for now, I think we really want to see a military building. We can rebuild the composition of this military, but we'd also love to make it better if possible. For the time being, having exhausted that gold mine, we'll just put a forest tile down on top of our plus 20%. But don't forget when the boss shows up, because I think this is going to be the boss. We have these spells. And I hope I can save the spells until the boss shows up. I'm realizing that, like, increasing the size of my gaze isn't going to really increase the production of anything. Wait, am I stupid? I could have been getting iron from this and then putting it in the gold mine. Does it matter? Does anything matter, I guess, if you want to treat it like that? Like, I think this could drastically increase the speed of our gold production. Wait, this isn't iron, this is ore, man. Those are two different things. You're confused, bro. Okay, we're very close to increasing the size of our gaze for essentially no reason. But that's okay, because we're going to win, I think. I'm realizing now the power of this is... I was like, oh, once you unlock a building, you don't need to get any more research of it. But obviously, every single one just gives you one copy of it to pop down. Okay, 600 gold. Huge. Not necessary, but huge. Now, with you gone, we really have nothing that needs to go down. We really need more production buildings fast. Clay, crystal, well. Considering the boss is showing up soon, the only thing that could really matter is crystal, I think, to let us make sheep if our sheep die. And we're burning a lot of wheat here. I got to be careful because I got no means with which to replenish my wheat. We're burning a lot of wheat. Denari and a spell. Meteorite sounds pretty good for taking out one enemy. What do we need to make an archer? We need a little bit of wheat. So we'll get that wheat going. I think I also created like some peasants. Not really stoked about that, but it is what it is. And this is the boss, right? No, one more, probably the one with the skull on it. Makes a lot of sense. Should have waited 2 seconds and I could have put the crystal down here. We could expand. No, we can't because we don't have any wood, obviously. Morale's good, man. Morale's good. Increases damage dealt by all units by 1% per morale. That seems not insignificant. A 12% damage increase. I mean, while I'm here, I was gonna say, am I stupid for mining like this? But I think this is right, because like we don't need this resource right now, and we do need more research in order to get more production buildings to allow us to take advantage of that ore that we have. What do you got for me, brother? Max unit HP by 30. Allows clay, grapes, and crystals to be traded at markets. Gain 3 crystals when you kill an enemy. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Thinking. If anything, we want wood. Obviously, that's not going to come to pass. I think we might want clay to be... Oh, but that's just... It just turns into gold, though. Maybe increase unit HP. I don't know. I don't think it's going to apply immediately, necessarily, but... Give me something good, bro. Iron is ore. More crystals, more grapes. We'll put down a crystal mine, but we really are going to have a surplus of crystals we don't need. And actually, I'm going to stop trading. Yeah, I'm going to stop trading. I'm worried that I've actually gone too low on wheat. And as a result of that, I won't be able to rebuild my army if the boss gets us in trouble. That would be bad, but what do you... Black sheep don't... No, they do cost... Everything costs wheat, bro. Wait, you just cost gold. Whipmen just cost gold. You cost wheat. Archers must cost wheat. Yeah. That's alright, we're still chilling. We're gonna have a lot of crystals. We got like 400 and... We're probably gonna have 600 crystals by the time the boss shows up. Not to mention we're rich in water. Oh, you don't think water is a precious resource? Try going 3 days without drinking it then. Legally, I have to tell you, don't do that. You'll suffer ill health effects. But I'm hoping you were smart enough to know it was a joke. Okay, wait, pause. Summon an infernal creature to fight for you. That's Gorzog, man. He's the warlord of the Horde. And then, once he starts standing still, that's where we send the meteor. Huge blades. Enormous meteor. Don't build more peasants, bro. Are you kidding me? Don't build more peasants. Research some stuff. Weed! And then get it going like that. There you go, man. There you go. You're making more militia. You a genius. And the research table proved its worth, man. You're literally done. You're literally done, and I own you. I mog you in every way, Gorzog. In every conceivable way, I mog you. A single peasant could ruin your life. It's that simple. Is that not the end? How about claim your rewards? Legendary artifact. Yes, increase troops' capacity by 1. Legendary spell. Legendary firework that makes your people work 100% more productively. Or spawn a tornado. We want the tornado. A veterans barracks. I mean, healer mages sounds awesome. We don't have the iron, though. Well, they all required iron. It's going to be a wheat field because we need it. We're going to make arcane units have more HP. Prophecy continues, man? Did I not just own you? Your chief alchemist unveiled a potion. Give me some resources. I got to start playing faster, man. I was like, I got to get out of here. Your enemies are gathering stronger. I gotta pick up my kid from school, man. What are we doing here at 44 minutes? The gold hoarder. Well, I don't know what to tell you. There's no save and quit, right? No current progress will be saved. All right, it might be, if I have one criticism, it might be a touch long, but like I have to go. I don't know what you want me to tell you. I had a good time playing it. I guess I wish runs were a little shorter. I thought after we killed that guy, that would be like the end of the run. But for now, either way, thanks for watching. I've enjoyed it. Click the like button if you enjoyed it as well. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you next time. Later!